Heading into the dangerous Blackwood swamp, 6 Pathfinder Society initiates searched for clues in hopes of picking up the trail of their missing Pathfinder companion. Though feeling a bit clumsy from sleeping on his bow in the barn the previous night, the Ranger Lowendeer spots trouble on the trail up ahead and calls for a halt. The path they are traveling comes to an end, he explains. To continue, they must find some way to cross the water here. Walking through it may prove too dangerous. Their alchemist, May, begins to formulate a plan that would allow her party to safely bypass the danger. Before she can explain, however, their champion Yukov declares that the fastest path forward would be to simply get a running start and jump the waters. Quickly agreeing, the barbarian Urian declares loudly, "I can jump." The rest of the party seems unsure of this path forward. Speaking up, May declares that she will use this feather token to create a path forward that is much safer than jumping across. The barbarian roars with laughter as he turns to Mordio to joke about how the silly blue-haired girl wants to use a feather to cross a span of water. Ignoring the laughter behind her, the alchemist throws her token across the water and utters the magic words to trigger its transformation. As it sails through the air, the token begins to expand into a 20-foot wooden ladder, perfectly spanning the channel and providing a safe passage across the bog for her companions. Amazed and confused as to what just happened, the barbarian ceases his laughter and is left awestruck at the ladder that now spans the channel ahead. Filling the void, the Oracle Vanya speaks, volunteering to cross the channel first. Snapping out of his daze, Urian mutters to Mordio the Bard that it seems silly for a girl in heaviest armor to be the first to cross the ladder. On the ladder, Vanya takes her time to step rung to rung as she makes her way slowly across the channel. Halfway there, something stirs in the water below her and distracts her, causing her to misstep and lose her footing. Falling backwards, Vanya lets out a brief gasp as she plunges into the murky swamp waters below. As she finds her footing, Vanya stands and is relieved that the water is only a few feet deep. Her companions cannot contain themselves, bursting into laughter. Suddenly, the ground shifts beneath her feet as her greaves sink deeper into the swamp muck. All the laughter dies as the Pathfinders realize the danger that Vanya is in, springing into action to rescue her. Urian frees a rope from a pack and hands it to Yukov, who begins to uncoil it as the others make their way to the other side. After Yukov throws the rope across to Lowendeer, they both lower down to the sinking oracle. Vanya grabs the rope and wraps it around her body, holding on tight as she continues to sink into the murky bog. The party reaches the other side and begins to pull, but Vanya has disappeared. With their collective might, the Pathfinders strain to free the oracle from the bog. Helping the best way he knows how, Mordio assists his companions with tidbits of information on how to best prevent Vanya from drowning in the swamp. Vanya bursts free from the swamp waters and is pulled to shore covered in muck. Gathering around her, her companions celebrate their victory, though Vanya is none too pleased.